Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, August 20th, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel. That is Facebook and YouTube, where you can watch my weather every morning, 7 days a week, Sunday through Saturday. That's 7 days. Okay, just want to make sure. Sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, yesterday we had a pretty good looking day. We did have a couple of showers that popped up, very widely scattered. They were just kind of here and there. I think today it's not going to take long for us to get shower activity populating our atmosphere. Again, not everybody's going to get wet, but the potential is certainly there for us to get some wet weather, some scattered showers and thunderstorms. We've got this warm front to the south that is pushing moisture right into southern Kentucky. And then we have this system to the north, which is dropping southward. And so we're getting the squeeze play right over south central Kentucky, northern middle Tennessee, up to the Ohio River. So the sun is just coming up. I'm recording this at about 10 till 7. And so I don't think it will take long for us to start to see showers working their way into and just developing right over the area. There's plenty of moisture to work with, and we've got this squeeze play going on the atmosphere. So really, it's going to be any place, any time today, even this morning, but more so into the midday and afternoon hours. We'll see more shower and thunderstorm activity. Scattered, of course. Not everybody's going to get wet, but when you do get one of those storms over you, it could produce some heavy downpours of rain. All right, let's take a look at your Saturday morning temperatures as of 10 till 7 a.m. And you see that everybody is pretty much in the upper 60s, low 70s statewide. No big temperature differences here. We've got a cold front that's off to the north, and we've got the warm front to the south. So I look temperatures to pretty much stay on the humid side this morning, even though it doesn't feel too bad outside right now. But as we go through the day, it's going to be more humid, and temperatures will be back into the mid to upper 80s, like we've been the last couple of days. Yesterday's high actually hit 90, and that is the average high for this time of the year in the middle of August in southern Kentucky. Here's a look at how temperatures are starting out this morning. We'll start in the upper 60s to near 70, mid 80s this afternoon, but I think a few of you could get upper 80s. But a lot of your high temperatures depend on whether you get rain or not. If you don't get rain, you're more likely to get into the more humid upper 80s, like 88, 87, maybe 89. But if you get showers early and then scattered through the afternoon, you're more likely to be closer to the mid 80s today for high temperatures. And again, it's not going to rain the whole time. It's just going to be flash and dash showers that kind of come through and then they move on. And then you may not get another one, or you may get more later in the afternoon. But everybody's going to get rain tomorrow. I'll show you that in a minute. Tonight will drop to only 70. It's not going to be as cool, and it's not going to be as comfortable. It's going to be a humid evening tonight. And then because of the widespread coverage of rain tomorrow, I think most of us will stay in the low 80s, even down toward Nashville, maybe mid 80s, and then upper 70s to around 80 north of us, as the clouds will be persistent, and the rain will be pretty persistent as well. So let's take a look at that, and I'll show you what to expect here with the future radar and what's projected out here for us as far as rain. So here we are right now. There's not much going on, but as I mentioned, just given a little bit of sunshine and with the moisture that's in place right now, any place, anytime today, you're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms, and some of you could get a couple of those heavy, rainy type thunderstorms. So here we go. We're at like 10 o'clock, 11, midday, Yeah, there we go. I think that's when the majority of these things are going to pop up. Now, keep in mind when I show you this, it's not going to be exactly where you see the dots or the showers here. It's going to be one over here, one over there, one over here, but not exactly where you see them placed, like you see most of these placed just below Bowling Green. That's not necessarily going to be the case. Placement is wherever there's going to be enough what we call buoyancy in the atmosphere, enough lift, enough rise in the atmosphere, enough daytime heating to the ground and then back up. That's where these things are going to pop. And when they pop, they're going to rain pretty good. Thunder, lightning, gusty wind, maybe hail in some cases, and then they move on. So here we are, midday through the afternoon, and even into the evening. We're still going to watch for some of these to continue to pop through. But it's tomorrow, once that squeeze play I showed you, that front to the north and then the warm air to the south, they're going to mesh and converge right over southern Kentucky. And I think that's when we're going to see our best coverage of rain and thunderstorms during the day tomorrow. There we go. And again, placement, don't necessarily go by this. Just know that there will be rain, there will be thunderstorms throughout the day tomorrow, especially tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then by late Sunday night into Monday, most of this will be gone. But tomorrow is going to be potentially the heaviest of the rains moving through south central Kentucky, and maybe even some isolated flooding rains in a couple of spots. Here's a look at the QPF. This is where we look at how much rain could fall the next couple of days. A couple of light blues in there over southern Kentucky, and you go over here to the scale. I would say on average about an inch of rain, certainly possible. That doesn't mean every one of you watching is going to get an inch of rain, but the potential is there for you to get an inch of rain for sure with some of those heavy downpours, not only today, but especially tomorrow here in southern Kentucky. All right, let's take a look at the surface maps, and I'll show you what's going on there. We've got frontal boundary to the south, that warm air frontal boundary. We've got this cold front all kind of messed up here to the north of us. We've got all of that converging. You see the cold front. It just switched on me. There it goes. Okay, there we are. This afternoon, it all starts to come together. Everybody gets painted in, but not everybody's going to get wet. Again, that's the caveat. Not everybody's going to get wet yet. The better potential for that is tomorrow. Scattered showers and thunderstorms here this afternoon into this evening. Then we get into Sunday, and there is Sunday afternoon, Sunday midday, then Sunday afternoon. You see the greens over the area, and that frontal boundary to the south of us just gets kind of absorbed into the atmosphere, but there's tons of moisture there. And so the cold front comes in Sunday afternoon, Sunday night into Monday, and that is going to put an end to the shower activity temporarily. We'll get a few days here. Canadian high pressure takes over, dries out the air, and brings back the sunshine for the beginning of next week. But I think by the end of next week, we get a little elongated trough, plus that front to the north, which stalls out because of the high pressure. There's going to be another one of those converging of systems next weekend. Uh, isn't it the final weekend of August? Next weekend? Yeah, and next weekend we've got Western's first home game, first game of the season football. Yeah, it's going to be a big weekend. You've got Pink Floyd, well, Roger Waters of Pink Floyd in Nashville at Bridgestone Arena next Saturday. So there's a lot going on. Um, and there you go, as far as the temperatures, warm, but not overly warm, mid to upper 80s, and lows mainly in the 60s through the period. There you go. Not a bad, really, for late August, mid to late August run here of temperatures. And now I can tell you another sign, and I've been talking about this, another sign that we're going into fall here soon. Um, Today or yesterday's average high temperature, it's been 90 for a while. Yesterday's average high temperature dropped to 89. Big news. From here on out, as the days get shorter, the nights get longer, and that's been happening since the first day of summer. You didn't know that, did you? Yes. Minute by minute, Doobie Brothers, the days get shorter, the nights get longer, starting on the first day of summer. Summer is the longest day of the year. So, we're going to start to see the average daily high step down little by little over the coming days. Another sign that fall is on the way. And I still think we're going to see an early fall, just pattern wise, temperature wise, weather wise. All signs point to that. So enjoy the warm weather while you can. All right, you guys have a great Saturday. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll be right back here on the Sam channel tomorrow morning with your Sunday morning update. God bless, and thanks for watching.